Today,
all right, Miami against the
Field
Broncos.
at Mile High in Denver. This is Madden Football on EA Sports.
Can I skip all this?
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we're set for an AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver.
See if I can get a better game this time, man.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. The Denver offense ready to take over for the first time. Get a look at their 8th-year quarterback. His first season as a Bronco, though, Teddy Bridgewater.
Cover 3, Scott.
Early in his career in Minnesota before a horrific knee injury slowed down his progress. He's a more than capable quarterback that makes the most of his opportunities when he's a starter in the NFL.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Cover 2, hard flat.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Cover 2, hard flat.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun.
Got the first.
They'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Time change.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league.
3.
Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now Gordon on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Buck SS3.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 42. Bridgewater to Fant, first down Broncos.
And if Noah Fant keeps making catches like that, it might not be too long till we say he's one of the top 5 tight ends in football.
Cover 4 quarters.
That was the expectation.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. Now he'll let it go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15.
His receiver came back to that joint.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 30 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
All right.
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. On first down, it's Gordon down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Cover 2 man.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Cover 2 man.
Now the handoff comes to Gordon.
Easy for him.
Into the end zone for a Denver score.
Easy for him.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
I don't see that shit.
First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point from McManus is good.
Give
and
it to
it's now a 7-0 game. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Come on. Halfback smash.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs.
26
Give their defense
duo.
a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Gaskin again on 2nd down.
That's
and
better.
He slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
A nice substantial run there by Gaskin, who was the Dolphins' leading rusher in 2020. 584 total
Quick
yards
slant.
in just 7 starts and got stronger as the season went on. Not bad for a 7th-round pick in 2019. He was drafted number 234 overall that season.
And fights him off. But he can't get away forever.
Man,
Down
one to
he goes.
X.
Mike Purcell in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
Gotta give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Tight end drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught.
Good job. Let's do some more shit. I'm going to do 1-2 step, then throw. So I gotta have better eyes.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So
Tight end attack.
Field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Halfback dive.
On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get
Play
a nice
action,
game like
tight end
that,
seam.
you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball net because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone.
Spacing.
But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. To a hit, and the ball is out.
That was close.
Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline. There's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it. Field goal time.
Ooh.
And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh.
It's no good. He missed it.
I felt that as soon as I pressed the
it
button. I am not doing good.
So what a let-off there. You figure that was an easy 3 points. Instead, it turns into nothing.
And from that close of range, if you start it left, your goose is cooked. And this thing, never had a chance to straighten itself out.
Some shit. SSLBSE.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on 1st. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater.
2nd and 16.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
SS linebacker blitz. Cover 4 quarters.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. And that was going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench into what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Get him.
Buying time to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. On 4th down, Sam Martin is on to punt for the Broncos. Back deep for Miami, Jalen Waddle. And taken right on the 30. And a 7-yard return following a punt.
I need to find some.
And it'll be Dolphin football.
Work with.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team.
Let's go with the strong.
As they drove downfield,
let's go with the wide slants.
You know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now?
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Couldn't get it off in time.
Able to get him for a loss of about 3.
But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance
to win this game.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime,
whoever's not getting doubled up on
will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
Air it out there.
Drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
Now a deep ball there
couldn't hold on to it.
But it'll wind up incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass.
Man, I don't like these
plays. That means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Almost intercepted.
Intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with.
I do not like these plays.
Instead, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, the Dolphins' new punter for 2021, Michael Pilardi, on to punt. And Deontay Spencer deep for the Broncos.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos.
And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general
Strong
rule.
safety blitz 3.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Cover 2, man.
Throwing, Bridgewater. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch,
Cover
but even
4
with that
palms.
completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Cover 4 palms.
To throw again on second down. Bridgewater.
Good job.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field,
gun.
now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
To his throw going into the hands of Williams. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep and curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Let's see who's faster.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
Six, 8, 9 hook.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Return left.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
This is Wildcat.
They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
6, 8, 9 hook.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Tua going to throw. He's airing it out.
Oh, A.
And that is
at the last fucking minute.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack.
6, 8, 9 hook.
And the offensive film section tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he's
down man. I was looking for the tight end to get open.
About this pass rush, they have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Pilardi now on the punt as he sends this one away.
50.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
Cover
and
2
following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And his throw here is incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right.
Covered 1 hole.
That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game.
Cover 1 linebacker
plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
1st down, Bridgewater. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Cover two. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Cover 3 Sky.
Second down and 3. Back to the ground now with Gordon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
This is how offensive coordinators earn their money. He thought he was ahead of the curve after first down.
Got 7 yards first down play, but then you get stuffed there on second down, maybe just a yard out of it.
Strong
now
safety,
your advantage is evaporated. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. To throw is Bridgewater. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Base block, left.
The kick by McManus is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they're able to build on things here with a field goal. But, you know, the question is how much longer can they really rely on their defense to pitch a shutout?
Now, see, what I want to know how to do,
because you know the guys on the other side
I want to know
saying,
who my receivers
we want another shot at this. So yes, tight
you know what I'm saying? Whether it's going to be the B button, X, Y, or A.
Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Halfback inside zone.
From the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run now with Gaskin. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field, downfield.
Play action, tight end seam.
The play fake for Gaskin. Now Tua. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted.
You couldn't throw it over his head.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside.
You couldn't throw it over his head.
And that pretty much
you couldn't throw it over his head.
This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game.
He was way over there. And you couldn't throw it over his head.
And we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time. But now it's
the frustration
you can see
is
it in their
here.
faces, you can see it in their body language. Maybe even a little
Cover
bit in
three
that play
buzz.
call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Out to his left.
You can't catch him? You can't catch him?
No, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. They trail by 2 scores in the fourth, and their defense did its job getting the under a heavy rush.
Are you serious? You gonna let him run around you?
Miller who shot in there to get him down.
You gonna let him run around
this
you?
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Gaskin. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that
Slants.
3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Good catch.
He's going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And in a 2-score
Don't get
game,
happy,
obviously,
bitch.
every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And it'll be
Hey, you couldn't hold on to it.
Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Halfback blast.
The incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Now Tua. Right back to Waddle, and this time he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Pistol. Inside
So
zone.
the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. This is Gaskin on the carry. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Z
3
under.
yards remain for 2nd down. Now Tua. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Got in there.
And this one taken in on the right
Got
side,
in there.
but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble
Deep
hooking
curls.
up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Tagovailoa.
And you couldn't hold on to it.
Hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
That should be in there.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short.
Oh.
No good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Huh.
And that one, an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within 1 score
Cover
has been
4
a powerful
quarters.
motivator for their defense to take the field with.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Why are we going to get the flag? Just because.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Cover 6.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play.
Let's do another cover 6.
Down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
On second down, Gordon once more. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create
cover
that
6
type of
invert.
yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Three L's.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And not all W's are created equal, CD. And this one came in shutout fashion.